Friends, in all my years in politics, I've never seen anything like this. People that have come together from across the state to form a real and exciting movement. Built from the ground up, grown from the roots, long-time activists, first-time volunteers, long-time members of Parliament, brand new members of the party. And we gather here tonight as one, because communities matter to us. Communities matter to me. Let me tell you a bit about my story, well, at least the last 12 months of it. There's a rule in our electoral system, an important one. Every couple of terms, the boundaries of the electorates we represent are altered. That happened last year. And the great part of the world that I'm privileged to serve, the Monbulk electorate, it gained some streets and it lost some streets. The people who are very good at analysing these changes, they said, James, Monbulk has technically become a Liberal electorate. There was even media speculation that I was going to leave that seat behind. Well, you know what? It never crossed my mind, not even for a second. The people in my area, in the Outer East, I've grown up with them. My family built their lives out there. And Megan and I, we're doing the same. Trees that I've planted in my old backyard, I've watched them grow tall. And I want my kids to do the same. I've had the honour of serving my community on council, and I've had the honour of serving my community in Parliament. And I will never leave my community alone. There's a university and TAFE in Lilydale that the Liberals shut down, and we will reopen it. There's a hospital in Upper Ferntree Gully that needs an intensive care unit, and we will build it. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's what I'm fighting for. And I'm not alone. I've got company. I've got my field team. My campaign is nothing without the dozens of dedicated men and women, young and old, who get up every day to hit the phones and knock on doors and fly the Labor flag in the Dandenong Ranges. What began as a couple of locals and long-time volunteers in a small room in Belgrave has become what it is today. A real group of friends growing by the hour, and they're sitting right in front of me. Thank you, Monbulk. People from all walks of life, people who have led us into their homes and given us a piece of their lives. We're all working together. All of you here are doing something good. All of you are building a movement that can make our state a better place. You will be the difference on the 29th of November. Every single one of you. Everything you do, every shift you fill gets us that much closer, and you've certainly filled a lot tonight. Now I want to hear what sort of sound you can make. 700 shirts, 700 voices, 700 volunteers. Can I ask you all to make some noise for our regional field directors and field organisers? Stand up, stand up. All the FOs and the RFDs. The FOs and the RFDs. Well done. We got some more applause to come. To the FOs and the RFDs, you guys are the first ones there in the morning and the last ones there at night. And it's our time tonight to say thank you. So once again, another round of applause to our FOs and RFDs. Okay, next are our volunteer leaders. Our volunteer leaders, stand up. Stand up, all those coordinators. Come on, the coordinators out there. To our volunteer leaders, you're sacrificing your time, your toil. You are worth your weight in gold. And of course, all our volunteers. I'm going to go through you guys region by region. I want to see who can make the most noise, because we all know that there's a friendly competition in the field campaign in Victoria. So stand up, please. The volunteers from Geelong, Ballarat and Bendigo. Up you get. Stand up. Stand up, the volunteers from the inner city seats. Where are they? Inner city. Can I see the volunteers from the northern suburbs? The northern suburbs, where are you? There you are. And can I see the volunteers from the east and the southeast? Where are you? There we are, out the back. Well done, everyone. All of you, I can't put a price on the things that you each do. You've been getting out of bed on the coldest of mornings, as Michaela said, getting home late at night, because you want to change our state. And if we get there, your efforts will mean that our kids, my kids, can grow up with more chances, more choices, better schools, better hospitals, more jobs, more opportunities, more pride in our state. So I thank you. On a personal level, I thank you. But we've got to keep growing. We've got to keep building. Just one $2 donation from all of you can help pay for another 1,500 phone calls to undecided voters in each electorate. So on the way out, of course, there'll be donation boxes, so make a donation. And you know it's going to a good cause. You've seen it with your own eyes. You've taken our movement forward, while the Liberals have taken us all backwards. Fighting our teachers, fighting our nurses, fighting our firefighters, fighting our paramedics, weakening our schools, wrecking our TAFEs, hiding the state, the crisis in our health system, cutting funds from our students, our seniors and our sick. That's what Liberals do. And we're here to clean up after them. We're here to set our state back on track. We're here to build something prouder, greater and better. We're here to help people live, help people thrive. But I will say this, everything before me, all of this, hundreds of people, all the colour, all the life, all of this might not have happened. The Community Action Group, the Community Action Network, might not have ever been born. It may never have come into being without a leader who wanted to do something different, without a leader who knew that community comes first. But we had that leader. We had someone who would entrust our members and our volunteers with the task of building this movement. He's someone who would always be there for us at our events right across the state, to prove that he means it, to prove that you are all worth it. And he knows this simple truth. Change may get reported on the front page of our papers, but it happens on the front steps of our homes. He's here again tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your voices for the leader of our party, the leader of our movement, and the next Premier of Victoria, Daniel Andrews.